children who really like birds run from giant naked people and then the Holocaust kinda happens. A gay soap opera filled with guns, child abuse, and eventually depression. Think if the Bible dropped acid, got really into Gundam, and then went to bed and had a stress dream about it. An immortal wanderer travels the world, enslaving mutant animals and making them fight for other people's entertainment. Writer Jun Maeda decides he wants to hurt you, and then he does. Angry punk rock rage monster yells at magic until it leaves. Gotta punch that lunch to munch a bunch. Think if Bleach and Naruto had a baby that started a Jennifer Lawrence stan account. Cthulhu gets his GED and his students lovingly murder him for it. An asexual Gumby, a lethal alcoholic, a sexualized kleptomaniac, Pinocchio, Simp du Jour, Dr. Rudolph, the world's most effective dominatrix, Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto, Jack Skellington, and Kung Fu Aquaman, as well as others hopefully, set sail for literally most of my life. Discount Superman adopts Discount Frodo Baggins and trains him to fight Discount Darth Vader. Emo Jesus dies on a door for our depression. Frequent fan service fights furious fascism. Viva la fan service! The god of Postmates weaponizes a child to fight monsters while a kinda dead girl watches. Imagine Ace Attorney meets Death Billiards, meets Saw, meets Detective Conan, meets Battle Royale, meets fucked up Winnie the Pooh, meets... It's fucking weird, okay? Goodest boy Yoda's his sister around Japan so he can breathe on Michael Jackson. Lonely college boy wants to get all up in a girl, kinda succeeds, and then things get 50 shades of fucked up. People read to children, so children in turn shoot lasers out of their faces. The chattiest Chad in all Chaddom, long may he Chad reign, watches the weather report so he can solve mysteries with his friends. VR tries to kill us all. Again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. Just read a book. Fabulous beefcakes pound each other and we're supposed to not think it's gay. Two young boys violate the laws of nature with their mother's corpse and then literally have a come-to-Jesus moment. A bunch of weirdos break a microwave, then a lot happens. A space alien gives a teenager a hand job and he is not about it at all. An actual giraffe gets a bunch of teenage girls to sing, dance, tear their clothes off, and beat the living shit out of each other, and surprisingly enough, it's not porn. Hitler's wet dream. I'm sorry, I had to. Clark Kent and his cat live in an attic so they can shoot God in the face. A glowing reminder that you probably suck at World of Warcraft. Kung Fu Elvis and his merry band of misfits fly around the galaxy to strike it rich, and then they don't. The fate of the world is decided by a children's card game, not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, not 6 times, but 7 blue eyes white motherfucking times. Depression. Up Tom and Jerry featuring Hot Topic Satan. A clown sims for a 12-year-old. Shenanigans ensue. Spookymon! Gotta catch 'em all, except copyright infringement. Jailbait teenagers flop around in skyscrapers looking for Jesus. Anime's subtle way of judging you for your liberal arts degree. Anime's subtle way of praising you for your liberal arts degree. Also thick boys. Bunch of hot boys slap their balls. We all drool. Imagine Freddie Mercury did speed and threw up a rainbow on Danny Ocean. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, except Scooby's a cat and Shaggy threatened suicide. You know that one girl in high school who was about 90 pounds soaking wet, 4'11", wore really big black sweatshirts and took it really personally when My Chemical Romance broke up? Yeah, search her up. I think she made a TV show. Big surprise in store for anyone who doesn't know how to read. 2 boys violate the laws of nature with their mother's corpse. A family of exhibitionists hold a grudge against a gay vampire. Further proof that the service industry truly is hell. Rich kid sells his soul to a demonic thirst trap. The internet seethes with envy. God's an introvert. Leave him alone. Somehow makes reliving middle school an enjoyable experience. Guy saves the life of the woman he loves by drinking her spit, and it's not what you think it is. Think Yu-Gi-Oh! Except feeling the heart of the cards means something way different and wet. Old man fights me in high school, and I cheered when I died. Touch the kid and I will unalive you in the face! People hurt people with people while other people's people hurt their people. God turns out to be that girl you knew in high school to no one's surprise. Figure skaters yowie their way to victory one manalicious moment at a time. The dominant global religion subjugates the people by deceiving them into thinking that serving their God must come at the expense of the pain of others, and the writers dare to call it fiction. Pink-haired waifu intends to win your heart one way or another. Home Alone 5 lost all hope for humanity and got it back immediately. The James Bond that should have been featuring Chibi Professor X. Girl falls in love with a pool floaty. It's sad. Hot girl is clinically bad with people to the point of having a stroke, just like me. Picture this.
Sounds to me like blackmail.
You're damn right it is, because Chad, you are black and you are male.
But for like 12 hours. Boys become men. Men become sad men. Sad men become dad men. The World War II Yowie crossover that no one asked for. The Shonen Food Network show you've always asked for. The Antichrist goes to Sunday school because his dad's a dick. Skateboarding's gay now. Deal with it, bitches. Kinky Gundam. Enough said. 13 cc's of a mid-2000s nostalgia high, coupled with a forlorn come-down of dread. Guaranteed to grant you an existential nightmare every time you get a paper cut. 12 episodes of punishment for thinking it was just about tennis. I got really into sewing and attracted a girl at Comic-Con. Said no one ever. Think Pokemon if they actually gave a shit. A chic sex god, Clark Kent's his way into all of our hearts. Think Ghostbusters, but Bill Murray is just fucking going through it, you know? Wolf dick and rabbit titties. Nuff said. Alternate takes include he's trying to huff and puff and blow her house down. Lola Bunny gets just a little bit too comfortable with thick Wile E. Coyote. Old MacDonald had a farm and EI orgasm. You heard of the Jungle Book? These teens out here getting jungle shook. Last one, I promise. Little Miss Peter Cottontail hoping to get some big and bad from this wolf, and I do mean big. Get it? Most fucked up game of Operation you'll ever play. Picture 25 episodes of rooting for a dragon and a tiger to get busy, and then they do, and it's great. Imagine Disney's Aladdin, Mulan, and Hercules had a threesome and wore a lot of sunblock the whole time. A group of traumatized teenagers saved traumatized teenagers by saving other traumatized teenagers using art supplies and Neopets. No.